a song by Bob Dylan. I pounded on a farmhouse looking for a place to stay. I was mighty, mighty tired. I had come a long, long way. I said, hey, hey, who's in there? Is anybody home? I'm standing on the doorstep, feeling most alone. When out comes the farmer, must have thought that I was nuts. He immediately looked at me and shoved a gun into my guts. I fell down onto my bended knees, saying, I dig farmers, don't shoot me, please. He cocked his rifle and began to shout, are you that traveling salesman that I've heard all about? I said, oh, no, 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 I'm a doctor and it's true. I'm a clean-cut kid and I've been to college too. Well, in stepped his daughter, whose name was Rita. She looked like she just stepped out of La Dolce Vita. I immediately tried to cool it with her dad and told him what a nice, pretty farm he had. What do doctors know about farms, pray tell? I said I was born at the bottom of a wishing well. Ooh, yeah. Well, from the dirt beneath my nails, I guess he knew I wouldn't lie. He said, I guess you must be tired. He said it kinda sly. I said, yes, today, 10,000 miles I drove. He said, I got a bed for you underneath the stove. Only one condition, you can go to sleep right now, that you don't touch my daughter and in the morning milk the cow. Well, I was sleeping like a rat when I heard something jerking. There stood Rita looking just like Tony Perkins. She said, would you like to take a shower? I'll show you up to the door. I said, oh, no, 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 I've been through this movie before. I knew I had to quit, but I didn't know how. And she said, would you like to take that shower now? Good evening, kid. Good evening, Will. Hey, Johnny. Well, I knew I couldn't quit unless the old man threw me out, 'cause I'd already promised that I'd milk his cows. I had to say something to strike him very weird, so I yelled, I like Fidel Castro and his beard. Rita looked offended as she came out of the way. He came tearing down the stairs, saying, what's that I heard you say? I said, I like Fidel Castro, I think you heard me right. I ducked as he swung at me with all his might. Rita shouted something about her mother on the hill. As his fist hit through the icebox, he said he's gonna kill me if I don't get out the door in 2 seconds flat. You unpatriotic, rotten doctor, call me rat. Yeah. And he threw a Reader's Digest to my head and I did run. I even done a somersault when I seen him get his gun and crashed through the window at 100 miles an hour and landed fully dressed in his garden flowers. Rita shouted, come back, as he started to load. The sun was coming up and I was running down the road. Well, I don't figure I'll be back there for a spell, even though Rita moved away and got a job in a motel. He still waits for me, constant on the sly, says he's gonna turn me into the FBI. Me, I romp and stomping, thankful as I romp. Without freedom of speech, I might still be in the swamp. Thank you, and good evening. Cup of tea for what ails you. It's Sunday night. It's Dolbro Dan's acoustic bloomin' sing-a-ling song, playing acoustic folk and country and blues and rock and roll and covers and some originals. If you've never joined me before, or if this is your first time, on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube or D-Live, whatever D-Live is, Periscope, that's part of Twitter, Instagram, and all of that there. So we're just going to get on with it for a change. And you're all very, very welcome. Thanks for joining us. That was Motorpsycho's Nightmare by Bob Dylan, it's called. So thanks for requesting that. That goes to Martin in Minnesota, and my mum also asking for that. So how are you keeping, Marty? Hope you're well. This one's called Wagon Wheel. Those tasty marshmallow flavoured biscuits. Yeah, been ages since we sang Wagon Wheel, what? Jerry's out in Sligo with the missus and the parentals. How you keeping, mate? Glad you got over the border. Hope everything's out nice out there, mate. Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for Raleigh, I can see my baby tonight. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winter keeps bringing me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't going back to that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Sing along, why don't you? To the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long smoke. He's a headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnston City, Tennessee. Oh, I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby call my name and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me. How's everybody doing? You keeping well? Hope you're alright. That was Wagon Wheel. That was Old Crow Medicine Show. Bob Dylan had a hand in that one as well. I've got to give props to his publishing company for being oh so fair about it and saying, we'll call it a 50-50 split. He made some kind of chorus for that. And the folks at Old Crow were like, thank you, Bob. And made a good hit out of it. That was very nice tea. I'm going to have another sip of that because I love tea. And when tea goes cold, it's not the same as cold coffee, is it? When tea goes cold, it's sad. What's everyone up to? Thanks for joining me on Twitch, sir. You have an odd, unpronounceable Horatius, would it be? Horatius Gaming 123. Thanks for the face with the guy with the thumb. Much appreciated. And good evening to Gary and Julie. How are you tonight? Thanks for your company. And Kate, you're all right then. You're a bit back. Back to 100%. You could taste food again. Yeah, no one likes that metal taste. That's not nice. Glad you bounced back, my dear. Right. The Eagles. Sound alright? Well, I'm walking down the road trying to loosen my load. Got 7 women on my mind. For the one owned me, 2, the one who stoned me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make a stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. There's a girl, oh Lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I need to know if your sweet love's gonna save me. We may lose and we may win. We may never be here again. Open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. Walking down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make a stand and take it easy. The Eagles. Thank you for that vote of confidence, Mum or Dad. I'm glad you're finding it fine, sounding fine. I have noticed that in my haste to get on with it, 7:30, our usual Sunday time, I've actually forgot to plug in the Ethernet cable. So far we've only dropped 0.2% of the frames. But if you'll pardon me, I'm gonna have to duck out for a second and plug it in. Because it gets all breaky and crappy otherwise, and we don't want that. I'll leave a wee loop or something on here, will I? Something like that. Only be a sec. You won't even miss me. Alright. Is that doing your nut yet? I said, you sick of hearing that yet? That was just the intro. I'll sing you the song now. Where's my guitar? Where are my headphones? Where's my life? This is the way it always was. Not a lot of change round here because this is the way it's always been. A dream within a dream within a dream. Oh, my money, it don't go far. Got to the bottom of the penny jar. Better go pawn my granddad's watch. Trade it in fast for online stocks. Precious metal, what's it worth? A billion years beneath the earth. Find it, mine it, polish it bright. It'll only end up in a landfill site. My girl got a PhD, a master's and a first-class degree. You ought to see how fast she can read. It's no secret she's smarter than me. Looking for work, but it's hard to find. They're saying she's overqualified. 5 months later, still on the dole. Primetime TV took its toll. Says she's gonna be the next Cheryl Cole. I think one's enough. Well, this is the way it always was. Not a lot of change around here because this is the way it's always been. Dream within a dream within a dream. I knew a kid in a suicide cult. He survived, but it wasn't his fault. Stayed up late and then he overslept. Forgot about the pledge all the others kept. They're all gone, only he remains. A one-way ticket on the astral plane. Now he keeps talking conspiracies. They're blowing his mind like a summer breeze. I got a mystic sister with a crystal ball, painted nails and a gypsy shawl. Well, what are the odds? How'd she know that? Burn the witch and drown her cat. Was she faking or was she for real? Desperate measures never fail. Oh, the world keeps turning, gradually I'm learning. Oh, she keeps on spinning, no end and no beginning. But this is the way it always was. not a lot of change round here because this is the way it's always been. A dream within a dream, 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 within a dream. Dream within a dream. That's a Dolbro Dan original. Hello, Shuggy. Say words, Dan. Good evening, Angie. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Neil, for joining us. Thank you, Kitty, for coming along. Thank you, Alexander. Glad to see you back here again. I had to run off there to plug the cable in, so apologies for that. Grossly unprofessional thingamabobber. Technical term. Off with the shirt because that got me hot under the collar. But fear not, there's one thing that'll cool me down. It's Smithwick's. Yay! Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Jackie. Harry's asking for stuff. Ruth's liking things. Thank you for the like, Mum. Anything with train in the title. Gotcha, sir. But you know I've got a song with train in the title. What am I trying to do here? Screenshot that? Dan original. Well, what about Morning Train? I know I've played a couple in G so far, but we'll get tired of that key and move on in a minute, will we? My life has been tainted with sadness. My life has been tarnished by pain. It's a year to the day since I drifted away, left town on the first morning train. I never heard silence like it while waiting upon the platform. Then the mist of the dawn did swallow me whole, and when it dispersed I was gone. I should not run from my problems. They followed me from coast to coast. I thought I was free till my problems robbed me of what I cherish most. Robbed me of what I cherish most. By the time I arrived, I was weary. I had nowhere to lay my head. At last I discovered a dusty old cupboard, $400 up front for the rent. I told them all I was an artist, and that's how I'd make ends meet. But it didn't work out, 'cause I gave in to doubt, so none of my works were complete. So I buried my worries with beer cans and ashtrays filled to the brim. That kind of lifestyle only works for a while, till sorrow escapes from your skin. Till sorrow seeps out from your skin. Oh. I was running. Before long I ran out of breath. If only I'd known which direction to go, always second guessing myself. My life ain't as bad as I make out. I've really no cause for complaint. But like you predicted, I bought me a ticket. I'll come back on the first morning train. Thank you very much. That there, clunk, is Morning Train by Dolbro Dan. Me. By another name. Cheers, good health. Thank you, Jackie. The elixir. Right, I had some other songs in mind. A few that we haven't done in a good wee while. I say these spreadsheets are brilliant, like, where I'm just like, oh, I played that last week, don't do it. So, where have we got? You want some Rolling Stones, some R.E.M, some George Harrison. All right, back we go. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Hope you're well. Is that you tagging friends, Naomi and Clinton and Gwen? Much appreciated. That's the way to do it. If anyone wants to share, like, subscribe, donate, what other things can you do? I don't know. Follow? Is that a thing? Yeah. Anything you want. Just any adjective you want to do. Do it in the name of the stream. Thank you so. Oh my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, I really want to see you, I really want to be with you, I really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long. Oh my Lord, my sweet Lord, R.E.M, Hare Krishna. I really want to know you, I really want to go with you, I really want to show you, Lord, that it takes so long. Oh my Lord, my sweet Lord, R.E.M, Hare Krishna. I really want to see you, 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 I really want to be with you, I really want to see you, Lord, but it won't take long. Oh my Lord, my sweet Lord, R.E.M, Hare Krishna, hallelujah, my sweet Lord, Hare Rama, oh my Lord, hallelujah, my sweet Lord, Hare Krishna. I really want to know you, I really want to go with you, I really want to show you, Lord, but it won't take long. Oh. Thank you for the likes, Johnny and Gary, was that? Thank you for those little Street Fighter animations. You know that keeps me on my toes. You can trigger such events by, as I say, liking and sharing and following, mostly on Facebook's Dolbro Dan page. Occasionally you can do certain things like that on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube and you'll get a little and share. Thanks, Johnny. And you get that thing happening if it pleases you. Pleases me. But anyway, cheers for that. Thank you, Kitty. Glad you liked. Sunday again, well, well, well. Where does it go, huh? In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your love and mine. To feel you all around me and to take your hand along the sand. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown pales the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile. And everywhere I'd look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing. 'Twould make me sing. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears, to help me to leave all my blues behind. By standing in your heart is where I wanna be and long to be. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears, to help me to leave all my blues behind. For standing in your heart is where I wanna be and long to be. But I may as well try and catch the wind. But I may as well try and catch the wind. I did say I was going to play R.E.M, didn't I? That is definitely the rain. That's our summertime. I keep telling people it's some and then more, you know. We got some. We got May and June. That's good. Or April and May. We'll get more later. We get some and we get more. The rest is coming, like, tail end August. In the meantime, Ross is clearing out the chimney, sweeping it so we can light a fire, you know. Gotta be done. Thank you, Tony. Good to see you again, sir. Thanks for the likes and the shares there. I don't know what that wee guy was doing, but thank you for that. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to to occupy my time. Thank you, James. This one goes out to the one I love. Fire, fire, a simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Fire, fire, simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Alright, Johnny, don't you worry. Cheesier the pick, the better, what? I see the red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. Bit of a mashup there. I see their line of cards and they're all painted black. No colors anymore, both never to turn back. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn away before my darkness shows. I see the red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll turn away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy looking up when your whole world is black. I want it black, paint it black. Black is cold, black is night. I wanna see the sun blotted out from the sky. I wanna see it painted, painted, painted black. Ah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. La da 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 la la. La da 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 da. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. You and me and you, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to do. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. 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 I'm getting too excited. I'm gonna have no voice left by 8:30, am I? Oh well, what can you do? Morning, just another pure gray morning. Don't know what the day is holding. When I get uptight and I'll walk right into the path of a lightning bolt. Siren of an ambulance comes howling right through the center of town, and no one blinks an eye, and I look up to the sky for the path of a lightning bolt. I met her as the angels parted for her, but she only brought me torture. Well, that's what happens when it's you standing in the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the sign, I jump on that lightning bolt. Fortune, people talking all about fortune. Do you make it or does it just call you? In the blinking of an eye, just another passerby in the path of a lightning bolt. Chances, people tell you not to take any chances, and to tell you there aren't any answers. I started to agree when I woke suddenly in the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the sign, I jump on that lightning bolt. Silent, I was lying back gazing skywards when the moment got shattered. And I remember what she said, and then she fled in the path of a lightning bolt. Ooh, 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 ah, Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the sign, I jump on that lightning bolt. And so forth. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? How's civilization? Are you feeling civilized yet? How's the DIY? How's the cuisine? How's the job front? Or how's just the weekend? Who's looking forward to the bars going back? Pretty much everything. July the 6th, would you say? I got my first gig this Saturday coming up. Garden gig. July the 4th, Independence Day. In Ballyholme, so looking forward to that. Get the old amplifier. Problem is, I gotta unplug all this and haul it out the door, so if I'm a late start next week, well, you'll know why. Right, let's tone it down a wee hair. So we got other suggestions and stuff. Bit of harmonica, says Shuggy. Not a bother. Oops. Where is this thing? Yeah. This is a song by Kristofferson that I picked up last year. I was enjoying a podcast, not by Kristofferson, or featuring Kristofferson, actually featuring the late great John Prine, and he was remarking on how by the time he crossed paths with Kris, he was really privileged to meet him and really wanting to meet him, and he said something like, there was no one else in the world I would rather play my songs to. So it was one of those situations where he played a small gig, put his guitar away, got his paycheck, we're ready to walk out the door, and Kris and his entourage come through, and he was like, whoa. But this guy, Kris, was, reinventing country, singing songs with attitude and so on. So, the way they kind of keep them all a bit in a wee safe box. So he was sort of breaking that mold, which is cool. So it's called Loving Her Was Easier Than Anything I'd Ever Do Again. Let me see. I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountains in the sky, aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiles upon my soul as I lay dying, healing as the colors in the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes, waking in the morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin, wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been, teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying, talking of tomorrow and the money, love and time we'd have to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman or afraid to be a friend. But I don't understand the way she opened every single door in my mind. Healing was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. Speaking of tomorrow and the money, love and time we'd have to spend. And loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Okay, what was I doing wrong there? Dreaming. I don't know the answer to the easy way she opened every door in my mind. A lot of syllables in that line. Seamus, is that you? Yes, well done. Sunday evening, happy days. Yes, it was Seamus's wedding last year, folks, and Helene's that introduced me to a lot of these nice tunes. They had quite the few requests, which, yeah, was excellent. It really really helped. What are we saying here? I'm reading other comments. Ballyhome was declared UDI. Is the gig in the Jamaica? Not following that, James. No, the gig's not public. It's private. Like, it's a Ballyhome, what do you call it? Private party. So you're not invited, sorry. I'll try and get you invited, but anyway. Thank you, Paul. And LA Freeway, yes, is still there. I have a few of these like lying in a wee Word document. In fact, I'm reading that Kristofferson one off the screen, should I say. It's difficult to scroll the mouse down and get to the third verse. That's my trouble there. But anyway, I'll try and get to that LA Freeway. Freedom! Okay. Just gonna do another wee light one because I was blaring them out there, and it's a bit don't want to peak too soon, you know. So we Donovan tune. Oh, I was born with the name Geraldine, with hair coal black as a raven. I traveled my life without a care. But all my love I was saving. The winds blew high and the trees did sway. Not much from life was I asking, till I met someone to give all my love so long and lasting. All good were the parts we played in our game, and a long ways off was tomorrow. But my love was a rambler and restless as the sea, and in the tide came sorrow. Oh, a child of the night is a-going to be born. I can't explain my confusion. Is my love thinking to marry me at all? Or of the freedom he thinks he'll be losing? I sit with my friends in a grey clouded room. My friends, they're a-joking and a-talking, but it all seems so easy. My love is not there. So I'll go into the streets a-walking. My baby is growing, as growing it must. If I were to lose it, it would grieve me. But at all, my love is so helpless and wondering what to do. Oh, how I yearn to help him. Oh, we could go to the land of your choice, where the false shame won't come knocking on our door. I've a feeling in my heart and it's crushing all my hope. I think I'm gonna be hurt some more. Oh, I was born with the name Geraldine, with hair coal black as a raven. I traveled my life without a care. Ah, but all my love I was saving. Thank you, John. John McLaughlin in the house. It's a Donovan tune. So if you didn't realise, Mr. 789 is back and he is serving tasty sandwiches. So get along to Bingham Street for your lunch next week. Make him make you something, yeah? How you keeping, man? Hope you're alright. Hope you had a good weekend. The Ballad of Geraldine. That's an oldie. Okay, well. What he's in the mood for now? Loads I haven't done in ages. Oh dear. Boom. The taxman's taking all my dough and left me in my stately home, lazing on a sunny afternoon. Well, I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from his squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's ran off with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. I'm just sitting here, sipping on my ice-cold beer. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Oh, help me, help me, help me sail away. Give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Oh, sail away and give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, oh. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. That's an hour already, would you believe? I wonder is Instagram still running? It's kicked off, so haha. That's what happens when you get an hour on Instagram. Thank you, Neil. And thank you, Brian. Gary's asking for Black Velvet Band. I think I gave you Black Velvet. You weren't watching last week, no? Black Velvet might have been last week. I'll have to take a quick look. And it's easy solved. I may sing a different one because I do like to keep it fresh, as we well know by now. So let me see. Black Velvet. Yeah, that was in last week's one. I'll help you out. That seemed to go quite well. Time-stamped, you know, as I keep saying, for your convenience. Blackadder reference there, but anyway. Yeah, if you dig through that, Gary, we will... I'll give you a different song. You're all very welcome on YouTube and my Dolbro Dan page. I say the title of today's was my piss-take attempt at marketing, you know. What was it called? 7 reasons why listening to Dolbro Dan acoustic session increases your blank. Well, insert your your ideas there, your suggestions there. Increases your resistance to the Borg. I don't know. Right, shall we? What was I going to sing? Yeah, got a couple of mine there, and I need to bounce back to my suggestions or my own choices, if you like. Yes. Last night as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by, my mind been bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped aboard a vision and followed with a will, when at last I came to anchor at the cross at Spancil Hill. 'Twas on the 23rd of June, the day before the fair, where Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assembled there. The young, the old, the brave and the bold came their duty to fulfill at a little church at Clooney, a mile from Spancil Hill. I went to see my neighbours, to see what they might say. The old ones, they are dead and gone, the young ones turning grey. I met with Taylor Quigley, he's as bold as ever still. Sure, he used to make me breeches when I lived on Spancil Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She's as white as any lily, as gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me, saying, Johnny, I love you still. She's Ned the farmer's daughter and the pride of Spancil Hill. I dreamed I hugged and kissed her, as in the days of old. She said, Johnny, you're only joking, as many the time before. The cock he crowed in the morning, he crowed so loud and shrill. I was back in California, many miles from Spancil Hill. Hope you've had a nice summer solstice while the longest day of the year is just past us there. There's a line in that song always reminds me of it. So it's getting darker and rainier, hey? But we've come a long way with the streams, because the last time I sang you that, I think I had some incessant loop thing going on there. When I turned monitoring on, clicked a button, you know how it is. It all went pear-shaped. Here's a wee tune called Don't Think Twice. Oh, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, even you don't know by now. No, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, I look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. No, it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, that light I never knowed. Oh, it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. I'm a-wishing there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey babe, where I'm bound I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe. Well, I'll just say fare thee well. Ah, but I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted all my precious time. Oh, but don't think twice, it's alright. Three out of 4 verses. Thank you very much. Some Bob Dylan there. You know, Don't Think Twice, It's Alright, of course, was covered by Johnny Cash, as some of you may know, and I think June Carter anyway. I think they did a duet on it. Well, I know they did, but like I was mentioning John on 789 being back in business. Not only can you get the tasty Munchie Moos there, you can also purchase a rake of 12-pound albums, because he's teamed up with Phil McKee of Tunes, banger. So Phil McKee's now moved from High Street, or the mall in High Street, to Central Avenue, between the Bank of Ireland and CEX. Go down there, and it's Hell Yeah, the tattoo shop on the left. On the right, what is there? Red Cross and the other sandwich emporium. We don't advertise them. But yeah, get in there and get some vinyl, or as you say, call around to John's. He had copies of the Essential Johnny Cash, 12 quid. So it's a serious deal if you ask me. In fact, it was a double album, so it was like 12 quid and all Johnny's hits. So I didn't bring any money, but maybe he'll put one aside for me, if you wouldn't mind, John. Okay, so we've done the Kinks. You know what? This song's called Folk Dope. A marijuana ballad is a controversial song. It's hard to know for certain if it's right or if it's wrong. Some say it sends you mental, some say it sets you free. Some say it should be legalized, but others disagree. Revered throughout the ages, but now we can't decide to condemn it, commend it, or condone. To prohibit or to pardon the trees in Marley's garden. To choose it or refuse it on your own. And naturally to grow it in your home. The lumber companies were losing profit due to hemp. By lobbying the government, they managed to prevent Farmer Joe from growing it and putting it to use. Now the California redwood's been drastically reduced. There's no excuse. Along came the 60s, hats off to all the hippies. I live by the example they've shown. There's more to this than meets the eye, and that is why you can't deny the revolution only got postponed. The revolution only got postponed. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Yes, Shuggy. There's an island made of plastic growing bigger every day. It floats on the Atlantic and refuses to decay. The answer's in the fiber of that multi-purpose herb. They told us it was evil and they kicked it to the curb. Detecting a discrepancy, unraveling the lie. It won't be long until their cover's blown. Synthetic hypocrisy concocted by the pharmacies, trying to undermine the throne. They only seek to undermine the throne. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. But if you're courting Mary Jane, be wary of her charm. All things in moderation, or a habit starts to form. The hazy, lazy, slightly crazy days begin to merge. You're talking like a parrot till you're knocked off your perch. The art form of rolling may well be my undoing. I very nearly made the perfect cone. My only motivation, the munchies I be craving. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. Alright. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Excuse me while I kiss kiss the sky. Hoo, hoo, hoo. You know that was my song, yeah? That's Fucked Up from the album Fucked Up. Go to fuckedup.com for more information. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to my kin, singing songs about the Southlands. I miss Alabama once again, well I think it's a sin. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her, I heard old Neil put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember, Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Now in Birmingham there lived a governor, and we all did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Now tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home, where the skies are so blue and the governor's true. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. La na 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 na. Na 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 na, la na 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 na, na 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 na. It's a warm one today, yeah. It's only gonna get warmer if I stick these headphones on, but what can we do? 100 messages today there. Thanks for all the chat, guys. Keep the suggestions coming in and what. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. Like the flower and the scent of summer, like the sun and the shine. Well, the truth may come in strange disguises. Send a message to your mind. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva, Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. At the moment that you wake from sleeping, and you know it's all a dream, well, the truth may come in strange disguises. never knowing what it means. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. For you will be tomorrow, like you have been today. If this was never ending, what more can you say? Ekta Veda Veda Tattva. 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 Good suggestion, Seamus. You can't even see all these Kula Shaker posters around here, but they're here. There's another one of there, it's a wee weird B-side. It's a lovely song, I think it's a B-side or something, but it's got some nice chords in it. It's called Light of the Day. Will my love be unsung? Still this I wonder, though I'm nearly done. I can see I'm alone. Time understanding the seeds that I've sown. Understanding the seeds that I've sown. I can see by the light of the day that has gone, gone, gone. I can see by the light of the day that has gone. Thinking of days that I'm thinking, where is it? I'm gonna do this. Thinking of days that I've whittled away, now they're gone, gone, all gone. What did I find was there? Long gone, all gone. Now will my heart find prayer? See by the light of the day that has gone, gone, gone. I can see by the light of the day that has gone. Thinking of ways that I've whittled away, now they're gone, gone, all gone. What did I find was there? Long gone, all gone. Now will my heart find prayer? can see by the light of the day that has gone, gone, gone. It's a Kula Shaker song, folks. Alrighty, well. So who's in the house still? We've got some oops, a daisy. Destinations. Yep, still streaming. Just checking these things. Ah, dear. Thank you, Linda. Still live on all accounts. Good to know. All right. Sitting by the side of the road with the lorries rolling by, full moon sinking from the weight of the load, and the buildings scrape the sky. Cold wind ripping down the alley at dawn, and the morning paper fly. Dead man lying by the side of the road with the daylight in his eyes. Don't let it bring you down, it's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning, you will come around. Blind man running with the light of the night and the answer in his hand. Come on down to the riverside and you can really understand. Red light flashing in the window in the rain, can you hear the sirens moan? White cane lying in the gutter in the lane. If you're walking home alone, don't let it bring you down, it's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning, and you will come around. Bring you down, it's only castles burning. Just find someone who's turning, and you will come around. Don't let it bring you down, it's only castles burning. Just find someone who's turning, and you will come around. I guess that's G. I'm gonna use D to D. Bashing and crashing all the way. Thank you, Shimmy, for that applause. You're a big Neil Young fan, that's right, I do recall. Let's have a look. Were you using that song suggesty thingamabobber? What's it called? Pick a song, eh? Pick a song, any song. I'll take a wee breather though. I think I'm gonna, if you don't mind. Is Keelan watching? Today's the 28th. So he's after a song. Ah, If I Needed You. Helene's asked for a couple there. And the story. The story I actually did last week, would you believe, Helene? Helene. Waterloo Sunset, Copperhead Road, and I walk the line, and all the young dudes and blowing in the wind, and dip, 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 dip. Mark's giving them thick and fast. Good times, okay. Stuff to work on there. So I say, I'll link, that link I sent before would, if you watched back last week, you see me do the story. Boink, there it is again. And I will sing something else, so we keep it fresh every week, yes. But if I needed you, let me see, if I typed it in, could I find the song saved into my, what's it called? List of songs. I'm going to drive here. Just so I had the words, I generally, if I pick up a song that's worth keeping, then I do that. So there, I do actually have the words to that. So we look at it. Pardon me, I haven't sung this before, or I haven't sung this since your wedding, probably. Little do 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 do. All I need to do is make room to see all three verses. Make it a wee bit smaller. 2 seconds, folks. It's a nice song, this lovely wee song. If my eyesight will permit. Here we go. Towns Van Zandt. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, are the mornings born, and the morning shines with lights of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. The lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. Something like that, was it? Alright, lads and ladies, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take 10 minutes to gather my thoughts. All I got to do is put some background noise on, just some of those little beats. So, go have a smoke break or do what you want to do. And I will be right back, as the saying goes. In 10 minutes or less. Probably less. First of all, tunes. See you in a wee minute. Press play. What's that about? Every frigging week. Whack. Total whack. Press play on iTunes. Frickin' heck. What is that about? Every frickin' week. What is the stutter for? Jeepers, that is dire. Ah dear. Right, balls to it.
Get a real-time bird's-eye view of your projects. Create project plans in one click. See the big picture across
Alright, starting back soon, yo. I'm gonna just do that Instagram thing here again. I gotta do. How much time's left? 1 minute. Okie dokie, folkies. Here we go. Let me just see if I can get rid of that. Yo, what's happening? What am I showing you here? This has to go, that has to go, and this has to happen. Alrighty. Thank you, Lip Station. Everybody hearing me? You all still with me? Alright. I know the loop's probably not that loud, but still. And I was going to try and stick the Mulligans on tour again there, William, but I tried last week. It was really, really loud, and I listened back to it, and I was like, it's quieter than I thought. This week, again, it's the video doesn't work. And no background sounds because of some other hideous malfunction, so... Anyway. Sure, I've still got 6 strings on this. Don't jinx yourself, Dan. This guitar I will actually have to restring very soon. It's been 15 weeks on the same set of strings, so they're disgusting. Now they're grand. If I told you things I did before, told you how I used to be, would you go along with someone like me? If you knew my story word for word, had all of my history, would you go along with someone like me? Heard it before and had my share, never led nowhere. Well, I would go along with someone like you. It doesn't matter what you did or you were hanging with. We could stick around and see this night through. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the young style. We don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. We don't care about our own folks talking about their own stuff. All we care about is talking, only me and you. things have gone this far, people tend to disappear. No one would surprise me unless you do. Well, I can see that something's going on. Hours seem to disappear. Everyone is leaving, I'm still with you. It doesn't matter what you did, who you were hanging with. We could stick around and see this night through. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the young style. And we don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. We don't care about our own folks talking about their own stuff. All we care about is talking, only me and you. Thank you, folks. The home base song, 20% off Easter Monday. I always joke, but honestly, home base, give me B&Q. Home base is clinging on for dear life. It's wild. Take better care of their plants, B&Q. We were in the other day on a Thursday night. It was bliss. There was no bugger there, no queue. Oh, it was amazing. And got ourselves, well, we weren't actually looking for one of them sort of flower pot, long sort of elongated flower pots, and they were totally sold out, which was no use. So, but Dandered past the sort of like, what do they call it? The clearance section of the clearance section. I mean, you get a clearance section in any part of a shop, but when you go to the clearance section of the garden centre, it's like the plant graveyard, you know, the soon to be dug into the compost bin little plants, which is all like marked down, half price, take me home, try and revive me back to life. But there was a little what are they called here? I've got two names of plants in my head now. There's hydrangea and geraniums. Yes, I've known them all along, but now I actually have to care for a couple of them. Now I can actually recall their names at will. So got ourselves a geranium for £1.62p or something, and it looked, I mean, you could tell from its look, you know, it was just like, I'm thirsty, but I'm still with you, so take me home and water me, and that's us. So it's alive and well. I wouldn't have trusted any of the rest of them. They were all, yeah, ready to go. Like. But there you go. Do all your shopping in the middle of the night. All these places should be 24 hours now, you know. Just skeleton staff or a guy on the way out just to say, did you pay for all that? Yes, here's my receipt. Right, cool, get away. And then I could just be a nocturnal owl hunter-gathering with while the rest of you are in your pits. Here's a Neil Young song. I haven't done this in a good wee while. Another rain related song, I'm afraid. How's this one go? Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. Whoa, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You got to help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Just can't make it any other way. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. You're also funny. I've been walking my line to an easy time, back turned toward the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Oh, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Always thought always thought always thought I'd see you again. Fire and rain, what does that remind you of, Mark? That's right. Saturday night at John's, who our friend John was kind enough to host us. Got his little chimney out the back, and they kept on saying, oh, it's going to rain. We're going to get a storm. We're going to get this lovely stormy weather, they said. I don't know who told the masses this, that we were going to get a continental tropical storm. You know, the ones where the droplets of rain are yay big? We don't get that. We get perma-drizzle. But we did get something equating to big droplets of rain. So we're halfway through the chimney and our clothes are lovely and smoke stinky now. It's brilliant. Infused, you know. I was cured like bacon. It was brilliant. And the rain comes on. And John's like, right, sorry, it's all over. Get inside. He's got a little sunroom right next door, so we all hop into the sunroom. Not even 10 minutes go past. He's like, I think that's it. Let's get back out to it. We go outside. It starts again. And we're like, I thought this was over. No, we're back indoors. So we just hopped in and out for the next 25 minutes. I was like, John, just light the thing and we'll stand and enjoy getting, you know, it's only hot rain, summertime. And the fire will dry us. Good old evening, but that was fire and rain. So thank you, John, for having us over the other night. That was good fun. But by about midnight, you know, past, you could see the stars. And I was like, now's your chance. We're away to bed. No. Stay up and burn things. Stay up to about 3, drinking and burning stuff. Don't waste his wood. Old frugal shy to the rescue. No, I mean, the thing about wood is it grows on trees, ironically. So there's more where that came from. Oh no, I'll bring you a bag of logs next time. I'm the guy who's walking around going, there's a skip, what's in that? That's burnable, that's burnable, that's burnable. People are like, do you mind? It's a skip, it's getting stumped anyway. I think you've got the legal right to take things out of a skip. I don't know, some lawyer can correct me on that, but I do it anyway. So, which is, of course, the chord progression for a little Oasis tune. Shall I sing you that? I think it's called Whatever, isn't it? I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. I'm free to say whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's alright. Always seems to me you only see what people want you to see. Well, how long's it gonna be before we get on the bus and cause no fuss? Get a grip on yourself, it don't cost much. I'm free to be whatever you say. If it comes your way, it's alright. I'm free to be whatever you please. You can't shoot the breeze if you want. It always seems to me you only see what people want you to see. Well, how long's it gonna be before we get on the bus and cause no fuss? Get a grip on yourself, it don't cost much. I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. Whatever you do, whatever you say, yeah, I know it's alright. Whatever you do, whatever you say, yeah, I know it's alright. Shy, you're using Teresa's account, are you? Oh dear. That's a violation of. But happy birthday, Teresa. You can say to yourself, John. You can let yourself know. I don't know what I'm saying here, but Teresa, she kept that quiet. It was her birthday the next day, and then I saw it on Facebook and was like, all right, many happy returns. What did you do? She got on with her assignment, right? All right. What's this? Pretty sure the Beatles sued them for one of theirs, yeah. Who's on about what? Norwegian wood? So wood just isn't wood. You have to season it. That takes between 6 and 12 months for internal fuels. So a waste using on a chimney outdoor when can burn anything. Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. Aye. The Beatles sued the Oasis. Would they have done such a thing? Maybe. Ambulance Blues by Uncle Neil. Oh, Seamus. I'll sing you a bit because it's probably still saved in here, but that is a long tune and not one I'm particularly... I think I tried to bring that down to the wedding for you, but I ended up just having to cull some of them because I was just not going to get through them, and I was just going to spend the entire day sorting through sheets, going, I don't know what I'm doing here. And I have made, I don't know what I've tried to make of this sheet here. I'll just screen capture it so when I butcher it, you can see what I see. Come with me. Right, this is called Ambulance Blues. So, I'll try and give you a couple of verses of this. this nice Neil Young tune here. Let's see. I actually got myself, Seamus, we were over in Glasgow there, and walked past this like sort of shop that was flogging like just, you know, like a unit that that this record vendor had just sort of took over for a matter of weeks. You know, it was like all things must go, and bins his records everywhere. And I ended up getting like this really cool bootleg Neil Young thing that there's a company that's just reissuing stuff. They just, you know, getting their hands on like non-copyrighted. You know, if you get like a bootleg, it's just some guy with a microphone in a bar, and then they own the copyright. They own the recording of that. Obviously, you have to pay for publishing of the songs, but Warner or whatever label can't hold their hand up and go, "Yo, those recordings belong to us." So it doesn't work like that. So I think this tune was on that. Let's see. Back in the old folky days, the air was magic when we played. The riverboat was rocking rain. Midnight was the time for the raid. Oh, Isabella, proud Isabella, they tore you down and plowed you under. You're only real with your makeup on. How could I see you and stay too long along the old Navajo Trail? Burnouts stubbed their toes on garbage pails. Waitresses are crying in the rain. Will their boyfriends pass this way again? Oh, Mother Goose, she's on the skids. Sure ain't happy, neither are her kids. She needs someone that she could scream at. I'm such a heel for making her feel so bad. I guess I'll call it sickness gone. Come on. It's hard to say the meaning to this song. An ambulance can only go so fast. It's easy to get buried in the past. Oh, Mother Goose, she's on the skids. Sure ain't happy, neither are the kids. She needs someone that she can scream at. I'm such a heel for making her feel so bad. It's a little taster of a not a particularly good representation of, but thank you very much, Seamus. I hope you dug. That I say I didn't get much look at. Have you ever played any Blur, Dan? Have I ever? I don't know. Actually, I'm not too sure. I had one of those little brown books of songs, and I think there might have been something in there. I don't like hunting around too much for songs while we're sitting here waiting. Just play the ones I know, but here, let me take a screenshot. What about some blues? Ambulance song. Have I ever played Blur? Alright. Hang on. Ah! Yep, alright. Great version at the Bridge School with R.E.M. Alright, with R.E.M, really. That I gotta check. Okay, screenshot. Because I gotta see all these things, you know. Let me get back to OBS. Let me see, where are we? Alright. Did you know that one, Linda? I think there might be harmonica. There's probably harmonica. If it's Neil Young, there's bound to be. So yeah, needs a bit more work. Blur. I do like Blur, you know, there's some tunes, but I'm not going to try and butcher one right this second. So, we're jumping back to pick a song from the song picking box. What's it called? Pick a song 333. Doink. And I've tried Townes Van Sant, Story. Nah, you can't beat a wee screenshot. Not with a large stick. Okay. Ding 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 ding. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, rolling into the night? People so busy make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright. Well, I don't feel afraid as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. I am in paradise. And every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't feel afraid as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people. Terry meets Julie. Waterloo sunset every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander. I stay at home at night. And I don't need no friends as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. I am in paradise. As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. La da 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 da. Got them all a bit turned around there. Thank you very much. Yeah, William, are you back from your hauls yet? I saw a couple of snaps on Facebook. You and Dawn were up hills and down glades, over hills and yonder. Tell us a bit about that. What was the highest peak you managed to traverse? Because I saw some nice valleys and green stuff down there. I think you told us last week. It's not a place I know offhand, but the photos looked lovely. I was really jealous of your rambling expeditions. What was who's the keenest? Who's the biggest rambler between the pair of yous? Is it who's dragging who up the hill, I suppose, is the question I'm asking. Or he is on an even keel, spurring each other along. Right. Hello, Kadir again. How are you, mate? How's the art world in Turkey keeping you? Hope you're being creative as ever. Yes, man, if you follow Kadir on Instagram, you'll see his skills. It's very excellent art, so it is. Oh dear, were you actually listening to me away then? Flip me, class. You rinsed your mobile data down south as well. Tot, thank you very much for that. So you got a week away or something, or it straddled the Sunday anyway, last Sunday. I didn't know that. You getting any commissions, Kadir, then? Or maybe you've got a day job, or maybe you need a day job now, I don't know. Do your best. Stick to what you're doing, stick to what you love, eh? This is a wee finger picking pattern I learnt, Mark, whenever I was living with Ben over in Bristol, and he had a nice big room and he had those wee monitors and everything else. It was quite peaceful. If he was out, I'd just sort of sit in his bedroom and hang out in his computer and everything. I remember them going out. They were all out in the lash all the time, as students were. They were him and Jim and Lewis and everybody were heading out for a session, and they were very nice guys. All his mates that he'd made were all proper cool guys from all different parts, Bristol, and Jim's from Birmingham and everything else, and Sofian was actually from Jordan. He was an international student, but they were like, Dan, do you want to come out? Now I think I was kind of just over there kind of getting my feet in the door, and I think I'd work. They were students, I'd got a job, you know, so they were like, you coming out, Dan? I was like, no, I'm going to sit here and work on this. So a little different pattern that I finally mastered, and I was like, yes, now I've got this one Led Zepplin song. Time well spent, you know. Baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. I said, baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. I'll leave you when the summer comes. What summer? Leave you when the summer comes a-rolling in. Leave you when the summer comes around. Baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. I ain't joking, woman, no, I got to ramble. I gotta go away from this place, and can't you see it every day? We're gonna go. Can't you feel it calling me? I can hear it calling me the way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back home. Can you hear it calling me? I can hear it calling me the way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back home. Led Zepplin. Now that's a song that got, that's a folk song. Someone's grandson eventually successfully sued Led Zeppelin and said, you know, my gran wrote that. Did they? We heard it from Joan Baez. We just thought it was some folk song from the 1900s. No, she wrote it. Oh, can I have some money, please? Yeah, it's all right. And paycheck. But there you go. So thank you, gran, you'd be saying, wouldn't you? Thank you, Brian. All right. Suggestions. I Walk the Line. Been a while. I'm going to get the words on the screen for me. I know I do know them, but I'll only make a mess. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Yes. Well, you would if you know, £200,000 in your hand. Thank you, Grandma. And she was like, probably in her box. I know. It was like, but there was a little scrap of paper somewhere in her attic saying, "Words and music by whoever." Babe, I'm gonna leave you. How does this tune go? This Johnny Cash song, it will leap about a lot. I would like to play it properly, but See, yes, it's like it's a cool song that it's 1 minute you're doing and then you jump up to D and you start playing the one. I mean, people go 3 chords, country's a piece of cake. It is till it isn't, and this is one of those that isn't, I think. So I'll try and give it a couple of verses and leap about from one to the other, okay? I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Day is dark and day is light. Yeah, I keep you on my mind both day and night. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Oh, Something like that, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert at it. It does jump around. It's a really cool song. And thanks Google Lyrics for completely phoning in the last verse there. So don't blame me. Honestly, it's not there. Alrighty. Keep the momentum going, yes, for the loyal few. We've got 13 on Facebook and 6 is on YouTube. Thank you so much. 2 on Twitch. And 5 who are loyal to the Dan Mulligan brand. Good stuff also. Right, so what am I going to sing you now? Well, it's been ages and ages, and the idea is to sing songs that I haven't done in ages and ages. So, tell you what I've got here. This is going to be difficult. And why it's going to be difficult, I'll tell you, is that this harmonica is in the key of F. Sorry, it's in the key of F. My song in question is in the key of E, but I haven't got a good E harmonica. So I'm going to have to use this F. And tell you what, we'll sing the Blues Mum first, and then to see how this turns out. And then, once I'm kind of warmed into it, I'll see if I can use another one. Yes, some DD, some Dolbro Dan. Minnesota on My Mind. Isn't that the Bee Gees? Alright, no, William, you're on about the bloomin'... I saw this further on up your comments thing. You're on about Peter O'Kelly's CD, is that right? Those are his tunes, and what's it called? Wildflowers? I'm terrible. I didn't get a copy of the CD and then share them for old friends. I didn't get an MP3 of the song I sang on. I got a session fee, and then it went in the CD didn't come out for a rake of months, and then it turned up at people's houses. So Minnesota on My Mind's a good one, and sang a couple other ones, but I wouldn't be able to pull them out of the hat because I don't know them. They're another fella's songs that I sang. Now then, this is meant to be a good harmonica, he says, but could it be? Apparently it might not be. I might have put it in a drawer for a reason. Well, of course then, I'd have to be up here for that. F means... Oh, bugger, where am I? I down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Ask the Lord above, have mercy, save poor Bobby if you please. Now you can run, go tell my friend poor Willie Brown. Woo. You can run, go tell my friend poor Willie Brown that I'm standing at the crossroads, I believe I'm sinking down. Down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Ooh. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Ask the Lord above, have mercy, save poor Bobby if you please. That's Robert Johnson in the key of C, B, A, C. Maybe it's not the harmonica we seek, is it? But let's have a go. Listen, here's one called. I went to an ATM one sunny day. I went to a hole in the wall, but to my surprise, my card was denied for no justified reason at all. Of course, this was just the beginning, the worst of it still to be seen. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. I called my accountant to make an appointment to sort out my finance somehow. But all I was told made my blood run cold. Your savings can't save you now. It's easy to see now in hindsight why they brought down our economy. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. I flew to the United States, I confess. I saw the American way. As soon as I landed, officials demanded a sample of my DNA. And without second thought, I provided my genetic identity. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. Oh, this isn't fiction, this isn't a joke. Wake up and realize the truth. Their sinister pyramid scheme is a fix, the many controlled by the few. And to them we are no more than cattle. That's why it's the mark of the beast. Lord, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now that they've microchipped me. That wasn't terrible. You see, you put a capo on and all the wee dots on your guitar stop making sense in my head. So I'm like, oh, I normally go 3 and 5. No, 6 and 4. Ah, disaster. But Microchipping Me, a Dolbro Dan original. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Right, that's something in mind there. It's all escaping. Getting very forgetful in my booziness. So, Crossroads. You do not, Harry. You do not remember the night Robert Johnson played in the limelight, surely. How could such a thing be? Okay. Gonna keep these songs flying out here. Let's see. I've pretty much got through the ones I wanted to sing. I wanted to do, Microchipping for You and Folk Dope and Sweet Home Alabama, Don't Let It Bring You Down. Okay. Maybe one or two thinking have slipped through. But here is a David Gray song which is quite nice. And gonna close my eyes, girl, and watch you go, running through this life, darling, like a field of snow. As a tracer glides in its graceful arc, send a little prayer out to you across the falling dark. Tell the repo man and the stars above, you're the one I love, the one I love, the one I love. Perfect summer's night, not a wind that breathes, just the bullets whispering gentle amongst the new green leaves. There's things I might have said, only wish I could. Won't you take my hand, darling, on that old dance floor? Tell the repo man and the stars above, you're the one I love, the one I love, the one I love. Don't see Elysium, don't see no fiery hell, just the lights are bright, baby, in the Bay Hotel. Next wave coming in like an ocean roar. Won't you take my hand, darling, on that old dance floor? We can twist and shout, do the turtle dove, and you're the one I love, the one I love, the one I love. Hope you enjoyed that. That's, of course, David Gray. David Gray. Baby's good to me, you know she's happy as can be, you know she says so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby says she's mine, you know she tells me all the time, you know she says so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know he buys her diamond rings, you know she says so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. take up lead guitar, Dan. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things. You know he buys her diamond rings. You know she says so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Well, I'm in love with her and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Well, I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Dear, oh dear. Okay. Oh, that beer is... What beer's that? 2 semi-drunk beers. Alright, that one's fixed. Problem solution. There we go. So I was trying to look up a bit of marketing stuff this week, trying to see if there's a, you know, you could try and do your social medias and they'll say to you, well, here's the things you need to do to get more viewers and, you know, be able to buy yourself an island in the Bahamas and all that kind of crack. Same old marketing blurb, but they were saying, you know, you need to present a problem and then give them the solution. I was like, to what? To music? Music's like an existential kind of like, I have a song I need. Could you sing me that? Yeah. Well, that's one problem solved, but music's, well, it's totally intangible now these days anyway. It's a streamable thing, so there's very little to be there's no problem. There is no problem with music. You just go, I'd like some music please, and the internet goes, how many kilo hours do you need? But so as far as framing my problems and offering you a solution, here it is. Here's your problem. Do you have a blank space on your wall that's really just getting to you and you're like, that blank space is really beginning to bum me out. What am I going to do? I need some kind of, you need a print. And I have the solution to your problem. Some of you already have this. That's what you need. That'll block the space up on your wall, you know? You've got this, you hang that in that empty space. It's A2. What do you think? So if there's a cavity on your wall, you're like, blank space. Don't worry, got you covered. Likewise, if you don't have enough LPs, you're like, I don't have enough vinyl in my life. I've got you covered. At the time of transmission, I've got you covered. There's still records. Linda's got a frame for my print. All right, you're framing it. Oh, right, yourself. So freaky. So freaky. That's but good news. Thank you very much, Linda. I hope it looks well on your wall. Send me a photo, would you? For the wall of fame. I think it's called, for the artsies in amongst us, linen paper. I believe it's 165 GSM, grams per meter squared. GMS. So it's good looking stuff, like. It's got a little texture to it. Challenge. Ask Alexa to and see what happens. The cues. Sarah, you do have both, that's true. I appreciate that. And the cues are just, don't know, you can pick your battle, but we went about 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening and sort of strolled on through. Don't go to the showrooms and just grab. I wish you well on the IKEA frame hunt. It's quite mad, but maybe you hadn't framed it, Linda, and then listening to me made you think, I have a poster and you put in a frame. Mental connections, I don't know. But anyway. What would you call your island, Dan? Dan's deserted island, no one else is allowed on it. Dan's Island, what would it be? I don't know, just be like Wilson. There'd definitely be Wilson's Point, you know, because I just name everything after scenes from Castaway, which is one of my favourite films. So I'd have the little, there'd be the mount on top of which there'd be the little, never mind, you've seen the film, but coconuts and fire and stuff like that. It's a cracker. I watched it again the other week. It's must have seen it about 10 times now. It's really standing up. Just one of them kind of Robinson Crusoe stories. It's really cool. Okay, guitar's sounding alright tonight, isn't it? Just want some Dylan. Tony, were you asking for like the lonesome death of Hattie Carroll? Perhaps. Yeah, Seamus. Last week, blasted it out last week. I'm afraid, my friend. No point doing them twice on the trot. So as I say, go. Yes, you were. Okay, good man. Let's get a go at that. I had a go at that at my house, and I think I saved it in Dylan chords, being the best place to learn Dylan songs. Isn't that right, Mr. Shy? Yes, it is. Dylan chords. Let me see. The Lonesome. And we'll give this a little whirl ski. It's legible and it's tiny. There's a lot of verses. Good words though, powerful words. Watching another film. Oh no, will this all fit on my screen? Will you indulge me if I have to like zoom in and stop for a verse and then just sort of drag the mouse down? I can do that. No, I could probably get away with this. Let's do this. If it's in the key of D flat, should we go? D flat will be nice, yeah. Alright. Coming at you. Pardon me. Talking about films we were watching. Last week, Danielle had a good idea to watch Into the Wild down at my house with my housemate Ross. So, really good suggestion it was. Eddie Vedder soundtrack and all of that. And we really enjoyed that. Ross hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it since it had been released in 2007. And everyone had a really swell evening. Next week, my turn. And I came back and went, hey, do you know and I watched a film called Shaft. Well, like Samuel L. Jackson. It was put out in the year 2000. And didn't go down so well. I mean, they sort of endured it, but all told, they were maybe a little, they sort of indulged me. But I was like, it's a really good film, but it had been 20 years. But I think it's fine. I think it's a good wee movie. Some of the transitions they're mainly just not liking the fact that there was like these little 70s throwback scene transitions. And you're like, yeah, it's an homage, don't worry, they're paying tribute to the original 70s, and the whammy pedal going wah 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 wah, Isaac Hayes and so forth. Nevertheless, Christian Bale, Samuel L. Jackson, good few hitters in there, so it's a good wee movie. And then I sang this song today. I looked over the words and I was like, there's a lot of parallels. I mean, Amazon's really they're churning out like Mississippi Burning with, it's been licensed, it's up there now, I don't know when that was made, 1988 or 78, I'm not sure. Willem Dafoe looks really young and Gene Hackman's in it. So no, I haven't seen that. And then there's another one with Alec Baldwin and Whoopi Goldberg about a civil rights activist who gets murdered. So, flavour of the month, unfortunately. But anyway, The Lonesome Death. murder killed poor Hattie Carroll with a cane that he twirled round his diamond-ringed finger at a Baltimore hotel society gathering. And the cops was called in and his weapon took from him as they rode him in custody down to the station and booked Williams and Zinger for first-degree murder. Ah, but you who philosophize disgrace and criticize our fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Williams and Zinger, who had 24 years, owns a tobacco farm of 600 acres with rich, wealthy parents who provide and protect him, and high office relations in the politics of Maryland. Reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders and swear words and sneering, and his tongue it was a snarling, and in a matter of minutes on bail was out walking. Ah, but you philosophize disgrace and criticize our fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Hattie Carroll was a maid in the kitchen. She was 51 years old and gave birth to 10 children, who carried the dishes and took out the garbage and never sat once at the head of the table, and didn't even talk to the people at the table, who just cleaned up all the food from the table and emptied the ashtrays on a whole upper level. Got killed by a blow, lay slain by a cane that sailed through the air and came down through the room, doomed and determined to destroy all the gentle, and she never done nothing to Williams and Zinger. Ah, but you who despise disgrace and criticize our fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. In the courtroom of honor, the judge pounded his gavel to show that all's equal and that the courts are on the level, and that the strings on the books ain't pulled and persuaded, and that even the nobles get properly handled once that the cops have chased after and caught 'em, and that the ladder of law has no top and no bottom. Stared at the person who killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without warning, and he spoke through his cloak, most deep and distinguished, and handed out strongly for penalty and repentance Williams and Zinger with a 6-month sentence. Ah, but You philosophize disgrace and criticize all fear. Bury the rag deep in your face. Now's the time for your fears. Radio, folks, that's it's a Bob Dylan tune. Of course it is. What else could it be? Back to work tomorrow after 13 weeks off with a hangover from hell. You know, as I say, that's about the only thing I could think of suggestion-wise when it was like, pardon me, 7 reasons why listening to acoustic dance sessions increases your hangover. Insert blank. Gonna need to listen to that again when you finish. Thank you very much, mate. Hope that wasn't too bad. It's a really strong song. Words were a little tiddly. Unlike last week where I was able to like snip them together. You need them all, and you need to sing them right. So no bother there. What about Simon and Garf? I am a rock. I am an palm tree. Hold on, let's have a think. I am a rock, I am a palm tree. Do, 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 do. Lighten it up a wee hair. I don't know, do you think I could knock this one out? It's the one that has the there's tutorials. There's people teaching you how to play it, but whether I can busk it, let's have a go. Oops. Pop-ups. Pop down. Get lost. Okay, Angie, let's see what we got. A winter's day in a deep and dark December, I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets down below, on a freshly fallen silent shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I've built these walls, a fortress deep and mighty that none can penetrate. I have no need for friendship. Friendship causes pain. It's laughter and it's loving I disdain. I am a rock, I am an island. Don't talk of love, I've heard the words before. It's sleeping in my memory. I won't disturb it. I am a rock, I am an island. It's a lovely song that I'm destroying here. Where is it? No one touches me. I am a rock, I am an island. You're very good to me for keeping me going with all these mad suggestions. Mark wanted, it wasn't, is that not a Me First and the Gimme Gimme song? Yes, Mark. They wrote all these timeless classics and then went back in time and gave them to the original authors. And then 40 years later, recorded all these double-time punk rock versions of them. That's exactly right. Right. Something I know. Okay. Right, here's one. Get your plane right on time. I know your part'll go fine. Fly on down to Mexico. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Here I am, the only living boy in New York. The only living boy in New York. I can get all the news I need on the weather report. Oh, I can gather all the news I need from the weather report. Hey, I got nothing to do today but smile. And here I am, the only living boy in New York. Only living boy in New York. Well, half of the time we're gone, but we don't know where. Oh, we don't know where. Get your plane right on time. I know you've been longing to fly. Hey, let your honesty shine, shine, shine like it shines on me. And here I am, the only living boy in New York. The only living boy in New York. Folks, so I hope you've enjoyed yourselves this evening. Where's the time go? 3 hours and 7 minutes, and I only had a 10-minute breather. So it must mean all the rest of it was straight up back-to-back bangers and very little rambling. Heard the radio interview, well done, thank you very much, Alison. That was beautifully edited together to make me seem cohesive. And yeah, it was great having a wee chat with Kathy. I think actually when she came on my stream the other day, it really kind of raised my game, where I'm like, right, there's a radio presenter. Actually, she's taken the time to tune in and listen to me, so act like a radio presenter, or at least try not to have 3 different conversations rolling at once, where I'm reading the comments and thinking about 3 songs to sing and telling you 2.5 anecdotes at once, you know. But as I say, too many Smithics and it all begins to get a bit rustic, or shall we say, a wee spot of Idlewild. A wee spot of Idlewild. I'm just pulling out half-cooked songs here. Boobity-boo-boo-boo. Maybe we'll learn another Idlewild song another day, but let's go out with songs we know. Thank you again, Tony, for joining us this evening, yes. Have a good week in work, or at home in work. Hope the kids and your missus is doing well. Thank you very much, Seamus, for joining us again this evening. Ink spots, who be that? You've asked for that before. I don't think I know any ink spots. Let me just take a wee screenshot here, William, and see if I can devote a bit of time to getting an education just about ink spots. Is it a tune or is it a... key? That's not what it sounds like. Capo. Thank you. Can't get the staff. When she said don't waste your words, they're just lies, I cried she was deaf. And she worked on my face until breaking my eyes, saying what else you got left. It was then that I got up to leave, but she said don't forget, everybody must give something back for something they get. I stood there and hummed, I tapped on her drum, I asked her how come. And she buckled her boot and straightened her suit and said don't get cute. So I forced my hands in my pockets and felt with my thumbs, and gallantly handed her my very last piece of gum. She threw me outside, I stood in the dirt where everyone walked. And after finding out I'd forgotten my shirt, I went back and knocked. I waited in the hallway, she went to get it, and I tried to make sense out of that picture of you in your wheelchair that leaned up against her Jamaican rum. And when she did come, I asked her for some, and she said, no dear. I said, your words are unclear, you better spit out your gum. She screamed till her face got so red that she fell on the floor. I covered her up and then thought I'd go look through her drawers. And when I was through, I filled up my shoe and brought it to you. And you you took me in, you loved me then, you didn't waste time. Well, I never took much, I never asked for your crutch, and don't ask for mine. Another wee Bobby D song I haven't done in a good wee while. It's called Fourth Time Around from Blonde on Blonde. Thank you very much, everybody. 3 hours and 13. Where's the time go? Flying past. As I say, we're going to keep our eyes open on the bar front. I do like just playing to new people and sharing this around. So if you would do me the great honour of passing this on or just letting folks know, I'll keep cracking on here at this. A couple of new viewers here and there wouldn't harm us, would it? Just a few more suggestions. And look after yourselves till next week. And keep wearing them face masks. What am I going to go with? Anything to go home on? Something. Quick bounce over to this, see if there's anything else jumps out here. What did we have? Suggestions? Learn a few more. Super all night, all round night. We'll meet again soon. I hope so. As I say, Seamus, check back. There's a list, or there's last week's. I did do Ryan Bingham Island in the Sky, yeah, you just. Last week would have been your week, but don't worry. Hope you enjoyed Ambulance Blues and what other little tunes pulled out of the hat. Actually, LA Freeway. Let's see. That is a nice one to go home on, isn't that? So I do like that. I'm just going to get the words because I'm just dire at remembering stuff. Thank you very much, William. Drunk but happy. Well, good luck again. Back to work. It's been 13 weeks of tins and good tunes and all the rest of it, and it's a weird wee world now, like. But I mean, housemate back to work. It's a strange one as well. He hadn't moved off the couch. His legs were all strained and everything walking to the station. Poor Ross. But anyway, Kate, hope you're picking up. Saz and Mark, thank you very, very much for joining us again tonight. Mark, great to see you on Saturday. So it was. John, again, thanks for having us over there. And I'll be back on Sunday with more of this. Freeway, yes. Hope the sound was good for everybody. Thanks for all the chat. Thanks for all the suggestions. And Seamus, thanks for turning me on to these songs. I think you've excellent taste, of course. Now, most of these I know, but well, just to make bloomin' sure, full screen. Guy Clarke, LA Freeway. Here we have it. I didn't need this thing around my head though. Pack up all your dishes. Pack up all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers and that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought, no. Put the pink slip in the mailbox, leave the key in the old front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. I'm sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying, just to keep on playing. Oh, if I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. So pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me, that son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers and that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete, gonna get me some dirt road back street. Oh, it's been a pleasure as ever. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end there. Shuggy, hope you're looking after yourself, sir. Keep that cowboy hat on. And the rest of you, look, thank you very much for all the support over the weeks and the months and the Street Fighters and the PayPals and all the bits and bobs and the suggestions, right? So, let's keep on rocking in the free world, what's left of it, and I'll see you next Sunday. All right, look after yourselves. Be well. And ending.